going after the last game. Did you feel that way? Was that the case at all?
Nah, it was more so just me looking to be aggressive, looking to get, easy plays, easy opportunities, and just being in attack mode.
Paul, you guys have scored 150 points twice now. How special do you think this team could be offensively once you start to get to practice together?
We could be really special. That's the thing. We haven't practiced, but yet we're still clicking and we're still finding ways to score. And we're finding ways to, Doc is just doing a great job of finding ways to just get everybody going, finding ways to put them in their good spots, and, just having this flow offense where the players kind of dictate the shots.
When you went back and watched San Antonio's that tape of that, were there certain very specific situations where you thought you could have been more aggressive that you kind of targeted tonight?
Just the whole in general. It wasn't that I wasn't aggressive. It was just I wasn't aggressive to score. I was more so attacking and trying to make plays, and that mindset of coming out to make plays was kind of what was slowing me down. Opposed to coming out to look to score, and then once the scoring goes, then that's going to dictate the traps and the double teams and the helps, and then making plays from there.
Hi. So the whole country of Japan actually was waiting to see you and Rui match today. Would you please tell us what you thought about playing with Rui today?
He's a good rookie, really good rookie. It was great to see him for the first time. We've seen a lot of rookies now, but he definitely stood out as one of the better players and probably one of the best players in the long run in his class. You got Ja and Zion and R.J. Barrett, but he's right up there with those guys from a talent level. You saw flashes. He could shoot the three. Strong body, great attacker, kind of a combo wing. He's a defender. He's got a lot going in a high ceiling, and it looked like he's one of the young guys that want it.
Paul, looking ahead, you guys have Portland on Tuesday. You played with Carmelo Anthony before he was that sort of year-long absence for him. What's it like to see him back in the league after that year-long absence, and what does it mean to you after that? Yeah.
It's great. It's great. I just hate how first game Melo came back. The whole media was his plus minus was this, and him being on the floor. The Portland generated this, and then now he's playing well, and the media is 3 games straight where he's did this and that. I just hate the narratives that's created by him being back. Melo has been a great player. He's going to be a great player. He's playing terrific from start to finish, and I think it was shout out to Portland for opening that door back up for Melo and prolonging his career.
Paul, you, Kawhi, Trez, and Lou combined for 110 points tonight. At the half, the 4 of you outscored Washington. Can you describe what it's like having those 3 guys riding with you?
Can't do no wrong. Can't do no wrong. It's great. It's great to be out there with those guys. It's great for us to log minutes and get chemistry being out there. It's fun. It's fun. It's not a lot of pressure when each individual has the ball. We all are great with it in our hands. We're gonna make the right decisions. It's tough. It's tough to scout against.
Hey, Paul, Doc said earlier that he wants to get to a point where he calls less plays for you guys and let you guys kind of run the offense with your kind of what you guys learned and with your experience. With your experience, how soon do you kind of get to that point, and when do you feel as an experienced player that you guys can kind of gel and get to that point? How soon?
That's going to come. That's going to come. I think soon enough. But we still everybody got to see the same things. Still more games to be played, more minutes to be together. Because, we got to get to a point where we all see the same things. No offense to IT tonight, but it's just stuff that we got to pick up when we got a smaller defender out there, where we're kind of manipulating things and putting Isaiah in actions. And again, it's no knock on IT, but it's just as a team we got to try to look at things like that, and look at that on a nightly basis when we're playing against teams. So I agree with that. It's going to take some time till we get to that, but eventually that's with what we got, the power that we have, the star power we have, that's where we got to get to.
Is that a January, February mark, or is that kind of just being prepared for the playoffs? Would you say?
I think being prepared for the playoffs, is I don't know what's the timetable on it, but I think come down to playoff, because that's what playoff basketball is about. I honestly, play calling comes down to timeouts, end of games, and maybe first game to start the game off. Other than that, guys are playing. Everybody knows what everybody's running. It just comes down to playing and the team gelling and making the right plays from there. So if that's where we got to get towards that, part of the season.
Paul, after the game, Doc said that he knew the defense would come together quicker, but the offense would be a work in progress. Why has it taken the offense longer, and how is the progress going so far?
I think the offense just is a work in progress because, we all got different play styles. We've all played differently. We've all been focal points in the offense in our careers. And, now we all have to learn how to play amongst each other. And roles are different. Roles have changed. Roles are just we all have come from different programs. So it's a bit of an adjustment for all of us to kind of get on the same page. I think we're doing a heck of a job where we're at so far, but as you know, it's always more work and more improvement to go. But I think we're in great shape.
Yeah, I guess following up on that, just how important is it for you guys to kind of get in the gym and do some practice time at some point? Because obviously there has been so little of that.
Yeah. Well, this is a tough stretch right here. We, got Portland coming up, and then we go on a big road trip. So it's not much practice time still that we can have, and we're going, flirting going towards January. So it's tough. It's a tough stretch. Again, we've been saying we're learning on the fly. We're learning within games. I think for us is where we really got to sit down and learn in film session. They've been so valuable, and that's how we've been getting better through film. But I think it's great where we're going. Doc has been, very pleasant on our bodies, keeping us off the court, but just keeping us mentally active and engaged through, our film sessions.